all those in attendance and the trillions watching at home, let's get ready to meet G.I. Joe Customs. Welcome to the pit, big man. How are you today? It's not one of my most. It's not one of my best intros.
It serves its purpose, and honestly, we've been trying to get this show since Joe Fest.
Yes,
Rob is a busy
I've been
man.
so excited. Yes, Mister, I'm a world traveler.
And
It's
one of
great
our
to
biggest
know.
conversations from Joe Fest is I said you look more like a wrestler, and Hillbilly says you look more like Danzig.
I'll take Danzig. I mean, I both are a compliment, but I love Danzig, man. Glenn Danzig is awesome. That's fantastic. I take that one all day.
I like the older stuff, like How the Gods Kill and Back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Dirty Black Summer. That's my favorite Danzig
Yeah.
song.
yeah. Oh, if I'd have known that, I'd have put that in the video. So, anyhow,
I think my favorite Danzig album is the second one, Danzig 2, the Lucifage or whatever it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got so many great songs on there.
Yeah.
Then the live one that they did was really good. Where it had like one side up. I had it in cassette. So I apologize. One side was live, and then the other side was like covers that they did.
Yeah.
But you know who's cooler than Danzig? G.I. Joe Customs.
Yes. The man, the myth, and the legend wrapped up into one.
Yep.
You know who else is almost as cool as G.I. Joe Customs?
The chat.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's say hi. Start off with, oh, great, Hillbilly.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yorktown Joe, and now we know.
With Yorktown Joe.
Exactly. Better Ray Bob, good morning.
Morning, Bob.
Morning.
The man could read a Japanese phone book and make it sound interesting.
He can read anything. Wes, good morning. And so right after at 9:15 Eastern, Yorktown has a video premiering. So let's check that out. Hey, Dennis, good morning.
What's up, man? I remember him from Joe Fest. He's so cool.
Oh, so nice. So nice. Todd, good morning.
Morning, Todd.
Task Force Figures and Games. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, I think it's the first time I've seen you in here, so please subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah. Smash that subscribe button. And like.
Lady Spartan, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
Haha, our boy Joe A-Raw.
Let's go with Joe.
Morning. That's my wife.
Oh,
hey.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Feel free to subscribe as well.
Yes. Thank you for letting us borrow him for an hour.
Of course. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, it's Plastic Fantastic. Good morning.
What's up, man?
Crash. Good morning, buddy.
Morning.
You know, we need to get Crash back on.
Yes, we do. He'll blow the door down and come running in.
Heck yeah. Swamp Man Zartan. Good morning.
Morning, big
Michael
man.
Gene Fleming. Good morning.
I was looking at my pictures from Joe Fest yesterday on my lunch break, and I seen my picture of Gunny.
Yeah. Gunny's awesome.
Yeah.
Mudhorn Station. Good morning. Wreck Ship. Ahoy.
What's up, man?
Ahoy.
Hey, good morning, Jezza.
Jezza.
Morning.
Be praying for you, buddy.
Larry, hope you're feeling better.
What's up, Larry?
And so many cool people in the chat. Awesome. So, Hillbilly's in charge. What he says goes.
Oh. like the heavens opened up. So, do we have anything for show and tell? Casey's got like the entire WWE series. Used to it was
I'm more into AEW, but I do have some figures today, and one of them's not wrestling.
it's a Christmas.
Finally got my Tila,
Nice.
and this movie is awesome. I don't care.
It is.
It's a great movie. It's fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I got my Iraqi sympathizer, Sergeant Slaughter.
I know
My-
somebody's got that.
How do you not love Sergeant Slaughter? Bad guy or good guy?
Right.
He's great at everything. And for my favorite figure of the week, I got my 1 of 3,000 Smart Mark Sterling. He is one of the 3 hosts of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. He's got his own figure now from Jazzwares. Really excited to have it. But that's all I got this week. But I have sold a lot of stuff. So that's good. Sorry. Still dealing with some sickness. Are you muted, Eric?
Crash, do you by chance have that sword?
He does.
Okay.
I think he does.
Okay. I was going to make him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Well, he might not. So he'll see what he says.
Oh, he's got look at Crash. I got
He
two.
doesn't just have 1. He has 2.
Ooh,
I got 2.
I got two. So I'll go.
Jokers.
Hey, big man.
So
Yes, I have been sick for like 2 weeks. I'm over it.
Yeah. One in the box, one loose.
That
Look at
makes
him.
sense. If you're
Yeah.
gonna have 2, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Me, if I have 2 of a figure, it's probably still both in a box and just waiting to be opened.
Yep.
Hey, Shade. It is early, but you're with friends, so enjoy it.
So
Which-
I'll show you what I got. This was like a blast from the past whenever I seen this. Put a little bit of baking soda in him, and then you put him in the water, and he goes down and he goes up. Little submarine. Pretty
wow.
cute. So got that, and I got just it was either there or throw it in the trash. So I have hoarding tendencies.
Me too. Do you have anything
And-
else?
Yeah, sorry, I had
Okay.
it pop up. on
No,
the
you're
screen.
good.
And then something super duper cool. Sorry, I'm
Heck
used to
yeah.
being on my phone, and the camera's a little different on this. So yeah, I got this dude. It's a custom by what's the guy's name? G.I. Joe Customs. I love this, man. I absolutely love it. The detail, the blast effect, everything. I
The
dig.
scale.
It's not the Lord scale; it's a good Lord scale. But I love it. I don't know, Crash. I seen this. So the story behind me getting this guy is we're going through Joe Fest, and we get to the second floor lobby, and we're walking past this display. Yes, I am making waffles. But I walk by this table and I see all these classified boxes. And I'm like, what is this all about? This guy just got like a bunch of random classifieds. And I start looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh. There's Snake Eyes and LRRP. There's Tommy. There's Stalker. And I was like, oh my gosh. But he had them all, and then Casey's like, "You desire to buy them." I was like, "Yes, I do." My wallet says no, but I fought it. And then this gentleman right here, sitting before us, said, "I'll make you a deal." I was like, so,
The thing that struck me at first is you couldn't tell they were customs.
"No, could not
That's
tell."
the thing.
Yeah, they look like manufactured figures, and I was like, "Holy cow!" Even the boxes were perfect.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Everything just looked so professional. And I mean, it's like and I'm not, there's a lot of great customizers out there.
Yeah.
But to me, it just seemed like you got these great figures, and you said you had a friend that made the boxes.
Yeah, so I collaborate with Indazone Customs on Instagram. He does my box work. I do the figure. He does the boxes. We met about a year and a half ago. He bought one of my customs and boxed it up. And I noticed, I was like, wow, that looks really cool. I think it was a custom Pythona I made. It was like before Pythona came out. And then he bought another one of mine and did the box. And then he messaged me. He's like, your figures are really great. Have you seen this box I did? I was like, yeah, I saw the last box you did. He's like, oh, I didn't even realize I bought two from you. And I was like, yeah, man, your work is fantastic. And then he was like, yeah, we should start doing like several of these together. So we just hit it off, man. We're like Simon and Garfunkel of custom work.
Batman
like
and Robin.
Everything just aligned to where everything. I was amazed just how great these figures look, and such pristine packages. Because most of the times you're going to see customs out there, you just look at them and say, well, that's pretty cool. I see where they got this, they got that. And, I am not skilled. There's great customizers out there.
Oh, yeah.
But to have this product just look like it just rolled out of a factory, that's something else.
Yeah, that's
next level.
Yeah. I owe a lot to, his name's Jeremiah Vagui. He's Indazone Customs on Instagram, and we formed our own like group, Dead Silence Customs Incorporated. That's when we collaborate together and do like the box and figure all in one. That's our group name for like if somebody wants to order them through us. We have our own Facebook group and everything. But yeah, we came together and we've been doing it ever since. And last year I think I had like 2 of these at Joe Fest. And I didn't have a table or anything. And I was just kind of, so I just went and enjoyed Joe Fest, told a couple people what I did. And then this year I made sure I had like, I think 25 of these custom figures to take to Joe Fest. I still didn't have a table, but like Eric saw, I just set up shop up there on the second floor at that little lobby area and just put them out there. And man, I had some great conversations with just, that's what I like most about it is it's such a great conversation starter because we've done so many different parts of G.I. Joe and different characters that, there's something for everybody there, and they'll start up a conversation about their favorite figure in there. And, either if it's from the comics or cartoon or, just a figure they had as a childhood. And it was just a blast, man, talking to people about it.
Evil Dookie, good morning.
What's up, man?
Yeah. He commented on one of the posts for this weekend. He's like, I will be there. I was like, holy cow. We need to get him on here too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. So do you have anything new you'd like to show off?
I have a couple things. This one we just finished, Thrasher.
Oh.
It's funny because I actually made this for one of my clients and he wanted a more retro look. I kind of did my own kind of take and went a little add-on, gave him a little different look. But I was like, let's box this up and put it out there and see what people think. But yeah, this one just came out, Thrasher. Pretty cool box art too on this one.
Wow.
I like
So
it.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one just came out, and of course I've got my
Morning Gonzo.
my LRRP stuff starting to come back in stock. So I got Wade Collins coming back out again. I just got him finished. Another Wade Collins. Stalker, another Stalker. And I still have several of these. I'm going to try and finish the set, the Battle Force 2000 guys. That's Blocker. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of stuff coming out. I had Hot Sauce also. I just finished another one of those, but Hot Sauce sold 2 minutes after I had him available. So it was like he was, and I also had Cesspool, which looked fantastic.
Yes.
But he didn't even get a guy messaged us to buy him before he even finished production. So he was sold before we even rolled him out. Like it was, you know, but I got another one of those coming in the works too, because it seems like it's going to be a pretty popular figure, especially with the Toxo Vipers coming out.
Yeah.
Crash wants to know if you still got Dodger.
Yes, I do.
See, what bothers me about the boxes, I like displaying my figures, like getting them into poses and whatnot. And with the box, I'd be like, I can't take it out.
Right.
I mean, that for me, that's the only issue. I was so glad you sold me the figure out of the box.
Oh yeah. If somebody wants it loose, you know, I sell them loose. I'm pretty flexible with that. Like, however, somebody, because I'm the same way. Because I figure a lot of people would want to just have it posed and out somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
But the boxes are really awesome too.
So
Yeah.
buy two, Eric.
So, how many was in the LRRP team? 4?
6.
6?
I thought it
You
was
got-
5.
No, you got Stalker, Snake Eyes,
6.
Wade
You're
Collins,
right.
Dicky.
Saperstein, Escobedo, and Snake Eyes.
Yeah, that's correct.
So I'm gonna have 12 figures.
Yeah, I think that works.
I'm glad my wife's not paying attention. Uh-oh, she's commenting.
But that's the thing. I mean, the boxes really set the figures off.
Yes.
Yes.
And I guess you can take them out of the box, put them back in the box, depending on when you want to, how you want to display them at the time.
Yeah, you absolutely can. The box is, it's crazy. He made the box just like the actual, it's got the bubble shell or whatever you want to call it, and it's molded around all the accessories. He does all of that. So you can take the whole thing out, display it, pop it back in the box later on. You know, it's just like, you know, any other box you'd get at the store.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
What's a dream figure that you haven't made that you'd really like to make?
Ooh, that's a good question, because Quinn for a long time was the figure I just wanted to make, and I didn't know how because of the whole shorts thing. But I finally made him and came up with a great way to make that work. So that was probably my dream come true, getting to make Quinn, because I think he might be my favorite figure in G.I. Joe. But there's still others out there. I really want to make that Z Leader captain. That's kind of the thing that's been on my mind now ever since we talked. I'm like, I really want to make one of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty much down for anything. Palatoy Action Force kind of.
Yeah.
After
Especially
reading those books, I would just be all in on those.
and if you would crank out a Kraken, that would be
Yeah, that's on my list too. After just because it's something I haven't ever really. It's going to be more complicated than just a regular commission. You know,
True.
more to it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my dream figure, but I know that's one of y'all's. So,
So Evil Dookie said his number one would be Steamroller.
Steamroller. Okay. There's one I'm trying to make for a client. It's crazy because some of the most random figures are some of the hardest for me to come up with, just because I'm trying to make them stand out more. And I can't remember his name. He was an Arctic vehicle driver. I can't remember which one it is now.
Frostbite.
No, man, I can't remember now. But it's crazy how sometimes the most, simple figure will be more complex to make, just because you want to make something stand out more. Like Avalanche was I really worked to make Avalanche stand out because he's kind of, there's not much to him. It doesn't have much pop.
Right. I'm sure
Sorry.
Eric would want a cross country.
Yeah, I've made cross country twice, and I'm actually wanting to make another one because there's a Dragoon Customs has a new head sculpt I saw on his site that he's made for cross country, where the whole helmet or the hat, goggles, and everything's built into the mold. And I'm really wanting to find an excuse to make a cross country now.
Yeah. The version 2 cross country would be the bomb.
Yeah.
Where he's got the stonewashed jeans and the jacket with the flag on the back. I think that if they'd ever do a cross country, they would not do it proper.
Well, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Because everybody's like, well, that's racist.
Yeah.
It's a jacket. It's not. How can a jacket be racist?
It would definitely be interesting to see how they tap dance around that to put it out if they ever did.
Yeah. So
Probably have to put the American flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would look cool.
Or the Joe logo on his back.
Yeah.
They'd probably put the UN flag on the.
I was going to say something, but I won't. I'll be nice. Play nice here. Keep it family friendly.
There you go.
We're always family friendly.
Yeah. Until we're not.
That's the night shift.
Yeah.
You say what you want on the night shift.
Really?
Pretty much. I've never stopped anybody.
Well, in that case, there's this one time.
So go ahead, Eric.
Nah, you go ahead. I was just trying to make a filler there for a second. Didn't want no dead show time.
Do you have a website people can go to, or is this Instagram? Let people know constantly where they can find this stuff at.
Right. I have Instagram and my eBay page, and I'm my next step is to do a website, because this is still evolving. Like it started off, just as like, and it still is just something I enjoy doing, and it's really, calming, to just do this and make these figures. I love it. But that's the next step, is to get my website up, get a website set up by this fall, so people can go directly there and see what I've got, and kind of sidestep, eBay's ridiculous fees and stuff, and give people a better price point. And even, they can message me and say, hey, I can't do this. Can you do this? Or, or let me know if they want some kind of specific order, and just have a better line of communication to my customers.
That makes sense. Give the people what they want.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to tell the chat, hey, throw some figure ideas out there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can stump them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Stump the customizer.
Because so far I've not seen anything he hasn't nailed. So
yeah.
You're making great stuff.
I
was very impressed at Joe Fest.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what we were shooting for.
And I was almost very broke.
Larry wants a Crimson Skid Mark, which is a podcast from the pit inside joke, but it's kind of a gross inside joke.
And I've done skid mark once. I made that custom one time.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome when customizers will make figures that Hasbro's never going to give us. I think that's awesome.
That's the realm. Like, customizers that do really well. That's the realm they swim in, is to find ones that Hasbro's never going to make and do a good job with them. You know,
like a toxic zombie.
yeah. Like if you look at Uncle Clutch's stuff, he's got a lot of great just stuff he's come up with that'll never be made. But he's got a fantastic line of Dreadnoks and stuff that he puts out.
He's got some SAS figures too that I was, circling at Show Fest.
Yeah.
After I was already almost broke, so
Yeah.
it didn't work out at the time. But I know eventually I will get some because he does really cool stuff.
Absolutely.
And Todrick, Black Veil Customs, he does some really cool stuff, and he just started. So, but I know he's learning from all you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that's the other thing. The community's really cool. Like when I started doing this, there were several guys that were really cool about sharing ideas. And I've been the same way, working with whoever has a question about, hey, how do you, what'd you use for this custom, or, where'd you get that 3D printed piece, or, anything like that.
Yeah, that's great. I don't like gatekeepers. I like people who share information.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure. How do you do this? How do you put this together? How do you get, like, I know how to paint a 3 3/4 inch figure, but like to do a classified scale, I ain't got a clue. I wouldn't know how to take it apart, or do you take it apart? I can't figure that kind of stuff out. What kind of paint do you use? Because I've tried to paint that scale before and it turns out gummy. What you've done is like perfect. It's like a manufactured figure.
There's tricks. There's a lot of tricks involved because there's, depending on the figure, there's multiple approaches you can take, and you can use dyes to strengthen your base, and then you do paint apps, to hold the paint better. The type of paint you use bonds to plastic better than others. Of course, sanding down the joints and making sure the parts that you've picked out all match. You don't want to take like Roadbox legs and try to put it on a dusty torso body, because it's not, stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot of little different tricks I've learned over the years from other people, and just how to put them together. And it's always an ongoing process. You always learn something new.
Dennis wants to know, is there a way to get the torso off the waist?
I've not with the classified figures. I've never seen a way to do it without snapping that connector. So as far as I know, I don't think so. I guess if you got it hot enough, that waist could possibly pop apart, but then not sure how you would get it back together after that point. I've broken it down to where it's just the torso, the legs. I can even take the pinless. I can't do it with, but the pin figures before that, I could even take the legs apart at the knees, as well as the arms at the elbows. You get that specific with it, but I've never been able to separate that waist from the torso.
So everybody likes the pinless, but it seems to help customizers to have the pins.
Yeah. If especially like that Quinn figure, that's how I made his legs. Was it's the top part of those legs are gung ho, and then the lower legs are it's that Marvel Legends figure that's like half green, half blue, and has a pink or purple hood, Nightmare or something like that. I can't remember, but anyway, his legs are like have a flesh look. So I took his lower legs and attached it, and it gave Quinn that shorts look.
Oh, see, I think like you guys who do the customizing, you see stuff that I would never see,
right?
And then you can turn around and make it. I don't have that customizer gene or whatever it is, but I truly respect it.
Yes. I keep laughing at that Yorktown Joe. That was
Yeah.
funny.
He's so funny.
Skipped everything but leg day.
He bench presses 150, but he can squat 600. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, he's funny. He's also got a great YouTube channel, so everybody should check him out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what else you got in the pipeline right now that you're thinking on?
Right now I got I'm putting together another set of the LRP to the full set to go out on eBay, and like I said, I got another cesspool in the works. Another Arctic snake eyes. And I'll probably do another Arctic firefly behind that too, because I really like making those two figures. Those are really cool. And I've even got this time around, I've got Snake Eyes is if you remember the 25th anniversary figure, that version of that figure, he had the little Arctic snowshoes, that sandals that like claws on them. I got those 3D printed, so that'll be available with that set. And after that, I'll probably dabble in the some of the Action Force stuff at that point.
That'll be dangerous, Casey.
What else would be cool is, because Hasbro's not giving it to us, is Resolute style figures.
Yes.
And Renegade style figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those both would be awesome.
I've had a lot of feedback about that. If just people sending me pictures of the Renegade figure, like, hey, do you think you'll ever build this? Especially a lot of the I think it was the Renegade Cobra soldiers in there, or the Vipers. A lot of people want to see those. But yeah, there's been a lot of crosstalk about that, which I'll probably dive into that down the road as well. Because like you said, there's a lot of people that want to see that.
And I know one that Eric would buy everything. Adventure Team.
Yes. Gotta have the fuzzy nuggets. I did see where the Agents of Omega figures back up on Big Bad.
I need one.
Yeah. And then you got the one Action Force team member coming from Hasbro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any pictures of it, so I'm kind of curious to see how they.
It looks cool, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look like the Action Force, from the comics and the toys. It's like, to me, it looks more like their own kind of thing, but I think it looks cool.
Okay.
I think Hasbro did a good job.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see if they have more. Sometimes I kind of think they're going to go one direction, they go another. Like, I thought Globulus was going to come out, over the summer, or be a release for this fall, but it doesn't look like he's in the pipeline, which I was kind of surprised.
Yeah,
I would have bet good money he was going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
But,
so that would be one for you to crank out.
Oh, I built about 10 of those last year. When the I thought, well, when Nemesis Enforcer came out, me and Jeremiah got ahead of the game. We started cranking out all these Pythonas and Royal Guard and Globulus with Royal. We had 2 packs: Globulus with Royal Guard, Globulus with Pythona, and then we kind of tapered off. And I was like, I think they're going to release Globulus, so we're probably going to be out of the game here soon, because they're going to come out with one, and they never did. So I've still got another Globulus on deck, ready to be assembled. But I was like, I figured it would never be necessary. It wouldn't be something anybody would want, because I thought they were going to put it out. But now I'm thinking I better go ahead and throw that out there, because it looks like it's not going to be released this year.
Yeah.
Evil Dookie saying it'll be out in 27.
Ah, okay. So maybe I'll throw one out there this fall and just get the last one out I have all the parts for.
I guess he's also saying it's going to be a heavy movie year due to the anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about that. It's gonna be is it the 40th anniversary next year?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. Good grief, I'm getting old.
Me too.
That was kind of.
I'm still the oldest one.
What's that?
I said I'm still the oldest one. Don't worry about it.
That was kind of the end for me. Was as a kid, when the G.I. Joe movie came out, shortly thereafter that it was kind of like my last days in the G.I. Joe. I think I was going into 6th grade, and I was just like, and the movie at the time I was kind of disappointed. I appreciate it more now, but I was kind of disappointed in it as a kid.
Yeah.
Me too.
But
what was the most disappointing part of the movie for you?
I think as a kid, I just didn't like that they brought in this whole new faction of the Cobra Law people, because I was just like, you only had the movie to kind of dive into these characters, and they were a little outrageous, and it was just like, this is how they're going to do the movie, is just have these dudes come in, and then they're all wiped out by the end of the movie. So
Yeah.
it's like, but they do have a very H.P. Lovecraft appeal to them. So as an adult, when you become more, aware of things and worldly, you kind of appreciate that movie a little bit more. And, but then as an adult, I'm like, man, they really should have just let Duke die instead of just having that. It'll brought more realism to it.
Well,
Yes.
like I always say, you got to thank Transformers for Duke still being alive.
Yeah.
They traumatized kids with Prime. They wasn't going to do it with Duke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's in a coma.
But it's a shame, because there's a lot of figures that came out after I stopped collecting that I really like now that I'm doing customs. I really like Hit and Run, and a couple of the other ones from the 80, 88 and 89 series. I'm like, God, these are really good figures,
So what got you into G.I. Joe?
As a kid, I was a huge Star Wars fan when I was, before G.I. Joe. And then, somebody, I think in 2nd grade, had a G.I. Joe. It was like, do you collect Joes? And I was like, no. And I kind of I was looking at the figure. I was like, God, they're so much more articulated than the Star Wars figures. And the first one I got was Breaker, and I got Cobra Trooper together. And that was it. I was like, man, I'm hooked. I was all about G.I. Joe as a kid.
Breaker was my first one in 82.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Right off the peg at 3D. Yep. Got Breaker because he had more gear than anybody else. I didn't realize he didn't have a gun.
I got him because he didn't have a gun. I knew my track record. I was like, okay, if I get him and he's got a gun, it's going to be gone.
I gave him a Star Wars blaster to swap in at first because I didn't have any fodder to, any other extra weapons to give him. I think he had Han Solo's pistol or something.
Hey, 80s Joes, good morning.
Morning.
So what's the hardest for you've done that you're just like, you know what, I don't want to make that one again. That was just too much, too big of an effort.
Probably the Cobra Law figures. When I was making Nemesis Enforcer before he came out, and when I was making Globulus, I got to where I was like, people would ask me to make them. I was like, I don't know if I can do another one of these.
Yeah, I imagine the effort is huge to go out and find all the parts you would need.
Yeah, let me just tell you this: Globulus involves using a skill saw.
Oh,
there's probably a better tool, but I just like using a skill saw because I gotta cut. The top half of them is a Motu. I think one of the He-Man figures. And it's He-Man, but I can't remember which. I think it's one of the anniversary He-Mans, and you got to cut his torso from his waist. So I just take the skill saw and snatch it right off.
Casey can hook you up.
I'm not selling any of my He-Man stuff. I'm not there yet. I'm not that poor. I'm getting there.
I remember when Casey was like every week he'd have like cases of Motu showing off. Now it's cases of wrestling showing off.
Not cases, just a couple figures here, a couple figures there.
Cases.
I've slowed down.
Okay.
I got to find stuff on sale. I got to get good deals.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I knew somebody gave me a good deal. G.I. Joe Customs.
Now,
But he didn't.
Go ahead, Eric.
He didn't know what he was getting into, though.
Now, when you price these out, are they all roughly the same price, or do you factor in what it took to put
I factor
it?
in, I factor in what it costs to make the figure. I factor in the also how mainstream the figure is, because I do have a little better price points on stuff that's kind of lesser known. But yeah, mostly I try to just make sure it's above the cost line of what I put into it.
Right.
And then also what Jeremiah puts into it too, because there's some cost in all that work he does at the box too.
I gotta feel better, man. 2 weeks of this crap. But I am surprised I did not get sick this year from Joe Fest.
Yeah.
I got the con crud last year at Joe Fest and from ZoloCon, but this year I came back just fine.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
So how did you do at Joe Fest? I mean, I've seen all the figures up there.
That night at Joe Fest, I did way more than I thought I was going to do. Before you guys got there, I also do some vehicles, and I usually partner up with this guy. His name's Fight the Night on Etsy, but his name's Jim Shepard, and he does a lot of 3D print work, and he'll give me like 3D prints sometimes to either he wants to do photos to push it, so he'll have me paint it up and do the photos and send it to him so he can advertise it, or sometimes he'll just give me a deal. And he gave me he gave me a real good deal on a 3D printed shark. If you look on my page, you'll see it back a little bit, but it was huge. I mean, it's almost the size of the HISS tank, and the cockpit is so big. I think it'll actually fit the new Deep Six figure in it, because that was the thing. The 3D sharks now, a lot of them can't hold that. And the way the canopy was done on the cockpit, it's got the like the brace, like the frame look, not like just solid glass.
And then come and get him.
Hey, Eric, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Sorry, Rob. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. And it was the canopy, not the solid glass one. But it was awesome. And it was I had that, and I was just taking it to display it. I didn't think anybody would buy it. But sure enough, it was like the first thing off the table. And
That's
then
awesome.
I had a polar bear with Sub-Zero up there. It came off the table, and then I think 10 or 12 of those figures came off the table. So I was blown away. Because I don't really that was the first time I'd really put my stuff out there in an event. So I really didn't know how the feedback was going to go, but I was blown away. I had people coming up and just buying them left and right. And I had a couple of people they're like, you should go to the other cons. I was like, I'll probably go to a couple of them. Like, no, you should go to like the New York and I think Chicago cons. I was like, oh, I'm not ready for that. But they're like, there's nothing like this at any of those shows. And I was like, oh, I appreciate that. And it was amazing. Like I did way above what I thought I would do.
That's awesome. And also, do you think you're going to have like a booth or anything at Joe Fest?
It's funny because I think Uncle Clutch has his booth set up because he had one last year. Mm-hmm. And I talked to him about once a week. I'm like, hey man, did you hear anything about the booths yet? Because he's kind of got the info on that, and they haven't released anything about being able to get the booths yet. But yes, I desperately want to secure a booth at Joe Fest next year and just take it to another level from what it was this year. Just keep building. I already got my hotel booked for Joe Fest, so I'll be there. But
Yeah, me too.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for them to release the booth availability.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, if you don't have a booth, if you print up some business cards, stickers, flyers, anything, you can leave it on our table.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
We're kind of a catch-all for all our friends.
Yeah, you're the first thing we see when we walk in, just about.
And we like that. It's that's how we get to know people.
Yeah, it's awesome. Your guys' show is awesome. It's funny because I've been listening to your show since I think 2018, 2019, something like that. Maybe a little bit later.
I think we started in like 2020, early
Okay,
2020.
2020. I remember it's like during COVID or right in the COVID time because I was at home listening to it a couple of those days. We couldn't go into work, but yeah, I've been listening to it since 2010. I was like, man, this show is awesome. You know, it's like everybody says it's their Saturday morning now. It's like we don't have the cartoons, but we have you, and
Appreciate
it's just
that.
crazy. Like now I'm like on the show. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, man, I never in a million years thought I'd be on this show. You know, as long as I've been listening to it, it's awesome. It's just surreal, really.
And I always say, getting sub. I mean, we're a small show. We don't have that many subs. The more subs we get, great. But I've met so many people that I consider my friends from doing this that it makes everything worth it.
Absolutely.
I hardly talk to anybody in the same town I live in, just because we don't have any same interests. I go to work, I do my thing, I come home, I spend time with my family, but most of my time is spent with and I know Punk says it all the time that he's always told his kids when they were little that you don't make friends online, and now he's like, yeah, I guess we do, and he's 100%. We do make our friends online.
Yeah, and at Joe Fest, like you guys just walked right up. We just started chit chatting, and next thing you know, we were standing there for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
easily.
Casey's twisting my arm.
Same with all those like Lawrence and Tony, like everybody there. You just start making friends, and next thing you know, it's like old buddies. Every year you come back. It's awesome.
Well, we have shared interests, which is more than we can say for a lot of the people we know in our everyday lives.
Yeah, and this show is like a gateway that like keeps us all connected through the year. It's fantastic.
Thank you. We love doing it. We do.
Good. It's awesome to be a part of.
We love having, people on, especially for the first time. So this is awesome. But we always bring our friends back. So, after we're done today, you're welcome back at any time because I've had a great time.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm just glad I didn't mess up.
We messed up. We didn't have the slideshow ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. No worries.
Go
ahead, Eric.
And I do want to apologize. I thought I was muted there a little bit ago.
That's why I had to say something. I knew you tried to mute.
Yeah, I apologize.
Cool. No worries. No worries.
I have failed you.
Oh, and here's back one of my favorites, Talking Joe's. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, and another one of my favorites, Zazel. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Zazel.
What's up, man?
It's always humbling when we do our little show and we always get like these legends that come in and say hi.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like Gaz.
Like Gaz. Hope Gaz is back next year. I hope Zazel's back next year. I want Talking Joe's to come back. You know what? You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, we'll have
anytime.
to fix this.
Yeah. I'll come next time I come back. I'll have even maybe by then I'll have the Action Force stuff for you to put on display.
Might not make it to display.
Yeah, but you have a Kraken you can hold up like Eric did and show everybody. Or Z Leader Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. 80s has to get up at 5 a.m. I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah.
but thank you.
I got up 6:30 this morning trying to wrangle dogs. Ugh. We're puppy sitting, and it's about to get me.
Awesome. Last year, a lot of our friends didn't make it. We still had a great time.
Yeah,
But I think 2027 is going to ship up to be the best Joe Fest ever.
yeah, it'll be big next year.
The 10-year anniversary of
10
Joe
years.
Fest.
Yeah.
The 40th anniversary of the movie.
Yeah.
We're going to have, it looks like at least 3 or 4 of our Australian friends coming down.
Yeah.
Oh man, is the Shark Guy's gonna be there again?
Yes, him and Ronnie
Oh.
both. So,
Oh right, that was so much fun getting to meet them.
Yeah.
The year before last, that was
They're
really
just-
cool.
they're just crazy. I love those guys.
And then Dennis from Level 7 will be there.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's really cool. I got to talk to him for a little bit. He kind of saw my display Saturday night, and then Sunday we were talking back and forth, and he was like, "Yeah, man, if you need anything, a print or something you can't find anywhere," he said, "Let me know. I'm down in my basement." He said, "I'm printing all this stuff anyway, so let me know." All that work he does with those figures, man, it was unbelievable. And
Yeah.
and the Superman, man, I'm still like, man, that was one of the best looking Supermans I've ever seen.
And have you seen his new one, the Green Space Cop?
Yeah, I saw it last week on your show.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. Guess who's got 2 thumbs and has it pre-ordered? This guy.
I'm in the basement right now. I just call it the pit.
I'm in my kitchen because we have a herd of dogs and the husky doesn't have manners.
That's what huskies are good for. They're
He's not
rambunctious.
he's not fat. He's just a little husky. Ba-dooch. That's my bad joke for the day.
That's it, right?
That's it.
All right.
No more. I promise. For now.
So, Rob, how many Joe Fests you been to?
I've been to 2.
2.
This past one and the year before that.
So I didn't catch, but did you sell out of all your figures, or did you sell a chunk of them? Or
I sold that night. I sold like 12 out of 25 figures and all the vehicles I brought, which was like 2 or 3 vehicles. Yeah, 3 vehicles, because I had the Shark, I had the Polar Bear, and then I had a 1/18 scale Cobra. Was it Asvid? How do you pronounce that? The
Yeah.
cargo chopper.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I had that in a 1/18 scale, and it sold. But yeah, and then so that night I sold that many, but there was like a residual effect online, like people that saw it there, like the next 2 days, just cleaned me out on eBay. So I ended up selling all but like 4 or 5 of the figures total.
good deal.
Yeah, it was great.
You got an Australian wanting to. If you have any Sergeant Slaughter figures, you'd buy them.
I got to show him the one because I picked this
Okay.
up.
There you go.
Come here, Coom.
Love Sergeant Slaughter.
I haven't done a Sergeant Slaughter custom just because there's been so many Sergeant Slaughter produced figures. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know where to begin. Like they got so many, and I'm shocked they put the Night Force with the Triple T, but I'm sure that there's another version coming out somewhere down the line too on top of that one.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got a few more people on now than when you showed off your figures last time. You want to go through those again?
Yeah. I'll show a couple different ones. Somebody was asking about Dodger. Yeah, I still got that Dodger classified.
Yeah, he said he's gonna reach out to you, is what he said in the chat. He really wants him.
Yeah.
I don't think I showed this one. I really like this one. I sometimes I'll take a figure and do like the Tiger Force version or Night Force version. So this was like that version of Blowtorch that came out. The Swamp Fighters, I think it was where he was green with brown pads.
Yeah,
Do you
I think
remember
so.
that?
Yeah.
So I just took him and gave him that paint scheme and put him back in the box. So I do that sometimes.
Wow.
I do that with a Tiger Force beachhead too. I'll just take beachhead out of his turtle shell and paint him Tiger Force and pop him back in there.
I agree with Zazel. That is a killer
Low torch.
See that's my like hot spot is the green guys. A lot of people like the bright pop color. I like the dull green, the blacks, the browns. So
right.
I think you're getting ready to show off one of my favorite characters.
Repeater?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like him and Recoil. They both came out around the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
They were later ons that were just fantastic figures.
Except for the powder blue guns for Recoil. Those can't be powder blue.
And then of course Thrasher.
No Dreadnought fan cannot go for this Thrasher.
is the classified vehicle that Thrasher came with, does it come with Thrasher?
They haven't really said. I heard that it's just the vehicle, which I'm kind of surprised, but I don't know for sure.
I can't remember what it's called.
But there's been no render reveal of Thrasher, so evidence points to it's just going to be the vehicle, which is kind of strange.
Yeah,
like
makes no sense.
It's probably a cost savings thing for Hasbro.
Yeah,
and they're like, well, we've already given them so many Dreadnoughts, one of them can drive it.
Yeah.
It's like Deep Six is out, but not the shark.
Yeah.
Like he really needs that shark.
Yeah. I would be tempted if they did a Deep Six with the shark. I'd be tempted to buy that because that's like one of my favorite vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thunder Machine. I'm sorry, guys. I have failed you all.
No, everybody gets the meme.
Yep.
Not me. You didn't fail me. I was fine with it.
But I can't believe that they're doing that.
Yes.
Cost savings.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, how much more cost would it be to just put that figure in it? I mean, I'm assuming it's just because they'd have to do so much of a new mold that they just didn't fit their bottom line, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And that Thunder Machine, is it just going to come out? It's not going to be a HasLab because they're done with the HasLabs. It's just going to be a exclusive or something.
Oh, I didn't know that they've officially killed the HasLabs.
I don't think they've pulled the plug on it, but they're not doing one this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think they will go towards the, if you order it, we'll make it type kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like they did with that Arctic Hiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which they had the mold for that.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That Thunder Machine is made to order. So I really believe that is the way they're going to go. That way they don't have to hit a certain amount of numbers before they make them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Everybody that wants one will get one.
And Mark was right. I mean, this way people that don't collect vehicles can get drivers.
Yeah.
Like I still want the Wild Bill, but I just sold my HasLab Dragonfly.
Yeah. I would like to have a cross country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to have it with the Havoc.
I'd like to have a worm. A worm would be a great custom figure.
Yeah.
I think it'd be hard with that helmet, though.
I think that, I've seen, I think I've seen the 3D print heads for that, actually. That can be done.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can do just about anything. I don't think I've crossed one yet where I'm just like, I have no idea how to make this. figure. I thought I was going to hit that with Globulus, but after that, anything's possible.
That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of you great customizers can see what it's going to be before you even do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something I wish I had, because I think creating stuff is better than buying it. To me,
what's crazy is I only started doing this in I think it was 2021 is when I started doing this. Before then, I was just like, they would release 1/18 scale stuff every now and then, and I would just look at it in the store, and sometimes I'd buy it, take it home, look at it, like, oh, this is so cool. And when they had that re-release or that run of 1/18 scale stuff in 2020, that Walmart had that series of GI Joes there. I was buying that, and I was in there one day, and I saw the classifieds. I saw that Gung Ho classified number 6, I think it was. And I was looking, I was like, good grief, they got them in a 6-inch like Marvel Legends size. And I kept looking at it. I was like, that's cool, but I never collected that before or had anything to do with it. And then I got COVID and I didn't have any symptoms, but I had to stay home. And I was just like working out on my property, doing yard work. And I kept getting bored. So I ordered a couple of those on Amazon and was watching YouTube videos about how to take them apart. And I just started messing around with them. And, because I'd seen in the G.I. Joe classified and like regular uncensored groups that they were talking about, customizing these figures, and started getting into it and realized I could do some of it. And I was like, God, I could customize, and I was just thinking about all the different figures I could make from the classified bases that they had. And I was like, God, I could. And so I made Spirit was the first one I made. Cool. And I made him like with the pretty much like he looked now. It was a Duke base, and I put the red the pelt or whatever on the front.
Yeah.
Attached it to a Marvel Legends Winter Soldier, the Winter Soldier Black Widow one or whatever. They had the grenades on the side. Attached it to that belt, and gave him a side holster and a couple other things. And I found a 3D printed retro specific his arrow gun and backpack, and boom, and then the rest is history. Wow. I was off to the races. But yeah, it was I'm just slowly getting better. That one was a really good custom, but I had some ups and downs just kind of learning, and to get to this point, I just kept at it, kept doing it. I just loved doing it. Like, it was just my thing. I'd put this on and listen to it, and sometimes sit there and do it, and sometimes I'd be sitting there playing like old G.I. Joe episodes in the background and just having my time, my Zen time with G.I. Joe custom figures.
That's awesome, though. It's always great when you find that thing you just love to do, and you're really
Absolutely.
good at it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
what's your favorite one to do?
My favorite figure to make? Probably I really enjoy the LRRP series. I'm like you. I love the army greens and just attaching the harnesses and these weathered brown harnesses and stuff, and fix them up with M16s and M60s and stuff. I just love those paint schemes. I love painting those type figures. So I could do those all day.
You do a good job at it.
Have you thought about making? Because I know you're talking about making like some of the Action Force stuff, but there's a rash of 1/18 scale figures that's never had 1/12 size made. Have you ever thought about looking into upsizing a couple of those figures to maybe release and sell? Because I think Delta 17 is prime for it myself.
Yeah.
Like the classified scale of Delta 17.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've considered it. I every time I go to Joe Fest, I have like a list of several things there I see I want to make. And this time I've got it kind of tabled off. I took some photos of some stuff I saw at their table, and I I'm thinking about doing it. I know a couple people have made a couple Delta 17s already. I think
Ray Murphy and
yeah,
Tony Space, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably look at that down the line too. Once I get like through this wave and a couple other things, I'll probably go back and revisit it. But yeah, I took photos of some stuff I liked at their table that I wanted to make 6-inch scale out of.
They are single-handedly keeping me into the O-rings lines because their figures are so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Their display was great at Joe Fest. I mean, they just had a table full of 1/18 scale stuff. And the woman that was there, she was running the table time. I was just telling her how awesome their figures were and everything. But yeah, that is definitely on my list of things to do somewhere down the line.
I know a guy would be interested.
There you go. And then Casey can, or Billy can be, or Eric can be the enabler and actually get you to buy something this time.
He wouldn't need to be. I'd be like, you know what? You just combine two of my favorite things. So yeah, I'll take that. So let everybody know where they can get your stuff before we get out of here.
Yeah. So if you're interested in anything I have, you can go to my Instagram and GI Joe _customs. There's a hyperlink there to go straight to my eBay page. If there's something you're looking for I don't have, just direct message me. I do a lot of custom builds, so anything you want I can come up with and direct ship and direct sell to you as well. So either way you want to do it, eBay or just direct message me, you can find me.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Eric, Testify, you have one.
Yep. Great figure. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I need to get a stand for him is the only thing I need now, because he will be displayed prominently.
Gotcha. Fantastic.
You did a great job.
Thanks, man.
They are perfect figures, but if you take perfect figures with the perfect scale, put them together, it's magic. And I only say 1/12 is perfect scale because I am 54 and my eyes, like it's getting really harder to mess with these little figures.
Yeah. I appreciate
you're going to be wanting the grandpa scale next.
Yeah. You know what? 10 years, I'll be pushing people to make the 1/6 scale. There we go.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for coming on today. I've had a blast learning some stuff.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It was great talking with you guys.
And to see what the future holds for G.I. Joe Customs.
Yeah.
I think you guys are just you and your box maker, which I'm sorry, I just can't remember the name.
Jeremiah.
I mean, it's great with the box or without the box.
Yes.
So,
yeah. Keep an eye on us. We're on the up and up.
Yes. Very, very true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody. Thank you in the chat, guys. I will be back Wednesday night with my boy Joe A-Raw. Hillbilly's back at work with special guests to be determined.
I've never heard of
Well, we'll have somebody.
Sounds interesting. Oh.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. But like I said, check out G.I. Joe Customs. You will not be disappointed.
Yep. You'll love them.
All right. Everybody, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Have a great